go ahead and grab my balayage board for this section because being on the curve of the head, this will give you a little more of a sturdy surface to blend on. Another thing you would like to keep in mind when you're painting these panels is think about it as balayage you would in open air. Try and bring the ones towards the face up a little bit higher so that way you're working on a slight diagonal to mimic your foils. And again, always fully saturate. Think of that lightener as the consistency of icing. You really want to get it in there. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the opposite side, and as a final step, we're gonna go in with some hand-painted balayage through her ends to brighten them up and give her a lived-in pop. We're gonna start a little bit lower in the back as a continuation of the color that we built in the front and keeping that soft transition down. What I like to do is I go in with a clay lightener and do my hand painting and blending. I like to do my balayage very organically to get the softest blend possible. And I know we've all run into the instances where we need a little bit more insulation for those ends to process. So what I like to do is do my hand painting, place one of my pop-up foils behind the hand painting, and lay one of the Product Club clear thermal film on top. The great thing about the thermal film is it's gonna keep that heat in for you. It's gonna help with the lift, but you don't have to open foils because you can see it processing right through the film. So I'm gonna go ahead and repeat this throughout this side. We just wanna create some dimension through her ends and give some pops of brightness so that she has a very lived-in brond feel. Following the same pattern that we did in the foils, I really like to bring the lightener up a bit more towards the face and drop a bit lower towards the crown. I like to always think of creating a teardrop with my color placement on any type of a dimensional blonde. I like to do a lot of hand blending with my balayage. I think it gives the softest blend possible. Be sure towards the ends to fully saturate so that you get that nice bright pop. And then simply grab your pop-up foil, which has the embossing on it to prevent sliding, lay that right behind your color, which should have no problem sticking with that clay lightener. And then the great thing about the clear thermal film is you can cut them to the length that you need, whether the hair is short, long, or in between. Simply roll it out and use this cutter on the box. Simply place it above, and there you have it. Perfectly insulated to process your ends at the same time as the rest of the color.